But my favorite part of the show, RC, was how upset you got when I brought up the name Justin Fields and suggested that the Bears are evaluating a young quarterback right now. Why did that bother you so much?
You can't evaluate a quarterback if you don't feel like you've put him in position to succeed. Now, if I've surrounded you with great skill players, if I've gotten you the protection that you needed, now I know if you fail, that's on you. Let's look at the Josh Allens of the world. Let's look at Jalen Hurts and what the Philadelphia Eagles have done for him. You can now evaluate him because you know you've done everything to put him into a position to succeed, and also your team. And so if he doesn't, you say, you know what? It's about you. We have to replace you. We get somebody else in here. We're better at the position. We're better as a team. When Darnell Mooney, and no disrespect to him, to Darnell Mooney, he's a good receiver. He's not a number one. He's maybe not even a number two. When you don't have the type of protection that's needed for a young quarterback to be able to just go through his progressions throughout the plays, that is an issue. The only time we show highlights of the Chicago Bears offense on here is if Justin Fields makes some ungodly play, some ungodly throw, because that's the only way they're going to move the ball. Now, they found a run game in both of their running backs. Obviously, David Montgomery's out yesterday, but if you're trying to evaluate who Justin Fields can be going forward in the future, you can't do that with the team that surrounds him, and it's a sad position to be in. He's in the worst position, not only of every quarterback drafted last year, I think of every quarterback in the entire NFL.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like John Mara, the owner of the Giants, once said about Daniel Jones, we've done everything to screw up this kid. I was extremely critical of the way the Jets handled Sam Darnold.
Yes.
And we see what's happened. Daniel Jones is about to begin his next life as a journeyman.
Yep.
Sam Darnold is now living life as a journeyman quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky, as of yesterday, just began life as a journeyman quarterback. These were people who came into the league with some talent, and
Absolutely.
it never was developed. And I am afraid right now, Rex, that a similar fate could await a guy who's more talented than all the other guys I just named by far in Justin Fields.
Yeah, I sure hope that doesn't happen. And I think when you look at what Miami did to get a true evaluation of Tua, they bring in Tyreek Hill. They've got these weapons. They draft Waddle, and guess what? He looks pretty good. You look at the same thing with the Eagles as Ryan mentioned. You draft Devonta Smith, basically gave up 2 first-round picks for him. You trade a first-round pick to get Brown in there. They got weapons, and they can protect the quarterback.
Yes.
Let's hope the Bears say, you know what, we got to go all in on our quarterback. That's the way we're going to evaluate him. Look at the Jets, what they did with Zach Wilson. They go out, they draft Garrett Wilson in the first round. Garrett Wilson in the first round. You already had Elijah Moore, and you pick up a free agent in Corey Davis. Why? Because they want to see if we got the right guy. They believe they do. Now, unfortunately for them, they're minus 4 tackles, which would have helped. But this is how when you're starting to evaluate it, I get it now. This is how you evaluate it. Let's give this young man some weapons, and let's see what kind of quarterback he truly can be.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.